let's just have a chat about our Toronto Maple Leafs. A team that lost to the Disney kids, the Anaheim Ducks, gave up a lead, played like trash when they were so much better than Anaheim, as in like skill-wise. Some of them anyway. Anaheim does have skill, it's a sprinkling. So of course I'm wearing my Disney jumper on my way to work today to discuss the 7-0 demolishing of the former Anaheim Mighty Ducks. No longer mighty, the whimpering Ducks. And I'm not going to go through every goal. This is probably just going to be a quick one, because I had no fear this game at all. The last time they played Anaheim, it was more frustration at Toronto kind of just taking the piss and then doing nothing with it. It was like, you are the superior team, but at least frickin' score a couple goals and then bugger around. They just buggered around and then lost, and it shouldn't have happened. Last night, other than, I think it was the first shift, Anaheim had a chance. I was like, if this frickin' goes in, and then literally they go the other way, it's 3 forwards going in. Engvall goes wide with the puck. He drops it to Kerfoot. Kerfoot one-times it at the top of the blue. And John Gibson goes across, and it goes through him somehow. And that's exactly what Alex Kerfoot needed. He's on a streak now because he scored in that empty net. He scores 2 tonight. And Alex, look what happens when you shoot the bloody puck. You don't need to pass everything. Be a little bit selfish. Please. Okay? You shot it. It went in. It's NHL. Yeah, you have a whiff of a shot like me. It's a muffin shot. But still, sometimes those go in. And it did here. And guess what? Later on in the game, it was the same bloody play, but Engvall was the top man. Coming in following Giordano. I think it was Gio. And Gio fit it back to you. This time instead of one-timer, you just corralled it and then fired it top corner. That was harder than the first one. Shoot the puck, Alex. You can score. That's what I took from this. What I also took from this is secondary scoring. Of course, the big guys got in on it, right? The second goal, Marner has the puck. And I'm like, is an Anaheim Duck going to grab him? Nope, you're going to let him skate right in. Oh, there's John Tavares in front of that, and there's 2 Ducks there. Oh, Klingberg. Well, we know he's not the best defensively. He signed that 1-year, $7 million deal because he couldn't get what he wanted from Dallas or anyone else. And great position, great body position. That Klingberg played defense like I played defense at Sunday Morning Hockey. AKA, you don't. Someone wants to go in the paint, you go, have fun. I ain't going there. That's what he did here. Hey, Tavares, you just set up, have your feet squared, so in case you miss the puck, it'll hit your foot, then you can shoot it in. But, just have a freebie, mate. And he did. And Mitch Marner's streak continues to 23. Last time I said it was 22. It's 23 now. Yes, 23 straight games for Mitch Marner, because it was the Anaheim Ducks. And then they just keep scoring. Who else scored tonight? Brody scored off of Benoit, I think, was in front of the net, who was battling with Nylander, because Nylander plays within that area. Bunting goes through, and Nylander high sticks him because Benoit kind of lifts the stick at the end, slash a little bit celebration. Bunting's like, I got high sticked, and Willie had to be like, no, that was me, mate. He scored tonight. Engvall scored again when no Anaheim Duck took him on the right side. I was like, is this a power play? It was not. Austin Matthews got an assist somewhere in there. Bunting got a nice goal. Joey Anderson scored, and I thought he had some good plays last game, 2 that I think led directly to power plays for the Leafs. And so I was glad he was in the lineup again and he got rewarded. Samsonov had to make a handful of saves in high danger bit. Sure, if you look at if you just look at the stats, in the first 10 minutes, Anaheim was out shooting Toronto 7-3 or 8-3. The Leafs were up 2-0. But the shots weren't crazy at the start of the game, and a few spurts here or there. But it was so calming. I think being up, 4-0 going into the third, I was like, if this was any other team, maybe, or any other time of the year, but the way the Leafs have been playing, I'm like, they ain't giving up this lead, and they ain't giving up this lead with Anaheim, because Anaheim's crap, and it just makes you feel even worse that they lost to them, and then people were freaking out. I probably was freaking out. People were saying, blow it up, trade Mitch Marner, and all that stuff. 23-game point streak after that. Trade Willie. Yeah, right. Trade Tavares. Oh, no, he's a point per game. Yeah. Matthews is there's something wrong with Matt. Oh, no, he's still putting up points. He's got I don't know how many points he had tonight. 1, maybe 2. 35, 36 points. Jeez. You can just tell the difference between, the bottom feeding team, the bottom of the barrel, and the top of the food chain, which is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Showed it tonight. There is such a gap in these teams. It's like watching junior hockey sometimes. So you had primary scoring. You had a lot of secondary scoring. People who usually don't shoot the puck shot the puck. You had defensemen getting in on the offensive action. When Anaheim did have some sustained pressure, the Leafs were good at clearing out the front of the net and giving Samsonov opportunity. And if they did get an opportunity, Samsonov saved it. Samsonov has back-to-back shutouts now. And the Leafs goaltending stays hot. I just saw, before leaving for work, that popped up Kipper's podcast thing. It's can a team win the Stanley Cup with 50-50 goaltending? Damn right they can. Because the Leafs are going to do it. I said at the beginning, Matt Murray is going to lead the Leafs to the Stanley Cup. That doesn't mean Samsonov can't be there with them. Helping him out. 50-50? Sure. Play the hot goalie? Sure. Just win. That's what the Leafs have been doing. It's hard to, pick apart a game like this because there wasn't, in my opinion, many gaps or areas of concern because Anaheim didn't really give them any. Sure, they got split once. I think it was Comtois went on a breakaway, but Samsonov's solid. Thank you, Washington. Samsonov, Washington's cast off. It's back-to-back shutouts for the Leafs. At home again, right? So what was that? Is that 8 straight wins at home? It's crazy. I'm just spouting off stuff just from thought. Bring on the next game. 30 games into the season. The Leafs are, what are they? 19-5-6. And they're just crushing it. They got 4 guys over a point per game. They've got Mitch Marner on this massive streak. Bunting's scoring again. So he's getting back up there. You're getting healthier guys coming back. Even with injuries, somehow you're pulling this stuff off. You're getting great goaltending. And your number one defenseman's still out. The guy that you paid $2.5 million or whatever for the next 4 years is out injured. Who's the one who's supposed to be able to slot in anywhere in the lineup? Connor Timmins did he get 2 or 3 points last night? Look at that trade. It's working. Man, Sault Ste. Marie boys, I tell you. I don't care. Obviously, I care about the playoffs. I want the Leafs to win. But look what Dubas has done with the team, with cap constraints, with what he was handed off from Lamoriello, the wheeling and dealing he had to do to get out from under his issues. And then when there was problems that Dubas did, for example, Mrazek, he fixed them right away. Sign the guy. If the Leafs lose in the first round and they play like they did against Tampa Bay, they meet Tampa Bay again, and they go 7 games, they have a great series, and they lose, can you really fire this guy? Can you let the winningest coach in Leaf history go? I don't know if you can because it's working. thing's working. Sure, they're hot right now. They're definitely going to go on a bad streak, and it's going to go the opposite, saying, oh, get rid of them now. But in the long run, look at what Dubas has created, what Keefe has done since Babcock left. I don't know how you don't sign these guys to extensions. I don't know how. Anyway, I guess it does all come down to the playoffs, though, doesn't it? Where the Leafs win the Stanley Cup. Feels great. Anyway, Leafs win 7-0 against the Anaheim Ducks. They are now 19-5-6. Bring on the next one. Go Leafs, go.